Michelle and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing part 2 of Secrets of Louis Vuitton Customer Service. So today I'm going to tell you about a secret club, and it's so secret that even if you're a part of it, you probably don't even know. You most likely don't even know because no one will ever tell you. Have you ever wondered how some clients, they get access to special pieces or might get special gifts from corporate, or you might see their Instagram feed that they're at this exclusive Louis party and you're wondering, how did they get there? How much money did they have to spend? I spent this much money at Louis. Why didn't I get a gift, or why didn't I get an invitation? I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you qualify for those special things at Louis. Unlike Hermes, there is really no list of qualifiers, and I don't know for sure what the qualifiers are from Hermes, but I have heard that you do have to spend a certain amount and show your loyalty before they can even offer you a Birkin bag. No doubt there is some exclusivity at Louis, and the secret club, what it's called, is the 10K club. So what is that? You might think, I've spent at least 10K at Louis over a lifetime. That's a lot of money. Or I bought 3 bags last year. Does that qualify me? So what it is really, and you might see in the store that your client advisor carries an iPhone that they're looking for your merchandise on, but this iPhone also has a client list that corporate pushes out, and that client list is the priority for us to contact frequently. That is the 10K list. That is people who have spent 10K in a calendar year, year after year, or are on track to spend 10K in that calendar year. This also means that this client is spending 10K over at least 3 categories from Vuitton. Not just handbags, but shoes, ready to wear, travel, lifestyle, home, like furniture, decorations. In case you didn't know, Louis has that as well, just to name a few. So what it is really is the aspirational client that shops across all categories, not just handbags. They're really a fan of Louis. And like I said, you don't necessarily have to have spent 10K already, but you could be on track. They have very sophisticated ways of knowing who is likely to spend across all these categories and drop it all at Louis. But what does this get you really? So we talked about some special pieces. And when I worked there, the piece was the Prism Keepall. It was definitely a unicorn piece in the way that it looks and how hard this piece was to acquire. To even have a chance of getting your hands on this piece, your client advisor works with the store manager to nominate a client to have a chance at this piece. So the clients who know that these pieces are coming, like I said in my previous video, have a good relationship with your client advisor. That way we'll know this customer shops this, and this category, has brought friends in. I think he or she would be great to nominate because she wants this special piece. So then the client advisor works with the store manager to build a case, which is then presented to corporate. And from there, it is out of our hands. Okay, other ways. There are special events. There was a time capsule at Louis Vuitton Beverly Hills, and there was a special grand opening party that you had to be invited to, and it was very selective who could even get an invitation. Same thing. You had to have a good relationship with a client advisor who could nominate you to the manager, vet your case, and then they would say yes or no, you can invite that person. I will throw this in, I did successfully invite a young couple that had not yet spent 10 grand at the store. They had at the time only spent about 3 to 4 grand. However, they started by purchasing ready to wear. They came in as fans of Virgil Abloh and never bought Louis before, and all of a sudden wanted to purchase ready to wear. So instantly they were this aspirational client who were ready to purchase across all categories, and that they did. So I sent them to the special event and they were so thrilled, they were so impressed, and even told me we saw some other friends there who were invited as well. So that was really exciting for them. And a couple weeks later, they came back and shopped with me and spent almost 30 grand in one shopping trip. So that tells you the type of customer that gets to achieve that level. We also call them VIC. Not VIP, VIC, very important clients. Now, even beyond that, I know of customers who buy exotics every year, for example. So beyond the party, they might be invited to an even more special dinner that's catered by a chef, and maybe there's only 20 seatings at this table. So the secret club keeps going. But like I said, be ready to spend a lot of money if you want to be part of this. Other things that I have seen come through the store, it's totally up to corporate because client advisors don't know and the store managers don't know. But sometimes things just show up, like a music box, and it is going to this particular client. So corporate does decide. They know who the 10K spenders are year after year. They know who the VICs are. They know who's buying what. So when you get to the point of buying Louis Vuitton furniture to your home, you better believe that you will be getting special jewelry boxes, music boxes. I believe last year's was a special jewelry box that also held mooncakes. So that's when special things like that come into play. Okay, so not only do you need to spend 10K per year, but to get those special gifts, they want to see that you're in the club for 3 consecutive years. So that will really qualify and push you to the top. Other little things that we might give out during Lunar New Year, there is a pack of red envelopes that go out that you can hand out to your family. So it's a little pack of red envelopes. And this is something some people know about, but don't try to go to the store and just ask for it because it cannot be handed out. So when those red envelopes come in, we do have to go down the list and get the manager's approval of people who are really on the 10K list. Those people will get them. If there's anything left over, say there's a customer who comes in and spends like about $6,000, we would have to get permission from the manager to give them this special gift because, as you know, Louis does not give any type of gifts with purchase. Okay, so other things to know, if you just come in and drop 10K in one day, you can't really be expected to automatically be invited to a special event. Like I said, they want to look for history and what you're buying, if you're buying across all categories, and your purchase potential for the future. Now, I will tell you, and this does blow my mind, it seems crazy to me, there were quite a few VICs who are on the 10K and up, like 15K, 20K, who you would see repeatedly, and they never did work with one client advisor. And I do remember trying to contact at least a few of them several times, and maybe they just don't even know the type of perks they can get. They don't even know that they're missing out on maybe some special parties and events. And maybe that they don't care too. It's not for everyone. But as I mentioned in my previous video, it is another reason to have a great relationship with your client advisor because there might be some perks that you don't even know about. So I know everything I said for a lot of us is totally aspirational because this is really high-level spending, crazy, stupid money. And honestly, I'm envious if you can spend that much at Louis, like it's nothing. I do hope you enjoyed those juicy tidbits. Now, if you're not part of that club, and let's face it, a lot of us are not, don't feel any less special. I really respect the customer that comes in to buy her first Speedy or first Neverfull. Those were my favorite customers. I love those ladies who came in and they saved all year and they're ready for their first Neverfull or it's a special occasion. Those customers brought me so much joy, and there's just something special about leaving with an orange box, whether you spent a small amount or a large amount. And hey, maybe if you are a big spender, you might be missing out because you've been ignoring your client advisor's phone calls. If you watched this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I would love to see your comments and questions, so place that below. Thanks so much for watching again. My name is Michelle.